Let me show you my countryside through these old headlights. We can take this road as far as you want to go.
Hello and welcome back to Reviving Uncle's farm. So I have fed the cows in the previous episode and we are continuing in the same day. Now I have to give them some straw for the bedding. I'm gonna use the John Deere to move the baler out of the way. Or maybe not, yeah, I don't have to move the baler. I'm just going to couple the mower, because we are gonna be mowing our grass field next. So yeah, I'm gonna mow this. I mean, couple this. And I think I can leave it right here at the moment. Actually, I will leave the engine running so it warms up. And yeah, I have used all the silage we had, which means we're gonna have to make some more. So yeah, if I was thinking of making hay in the previous episode, I was talking about it, I did change my mind now. And I am going to make silage because yeah, that is a better type of feed for our cattle. I wouldn't want to cut my tires on the mower. So yeah, it was actually perfect that I have used all the silage because I am about to start mowing, and if that is it's the perfect time to make the silage pit. Can I take two? Yes, I can. Too light of a tractor. There's no need to rush. Our garden is producing very nicely. Okay. Depth perception and stuff like that. What is that? Again? No, okay. I managed to pull it through. Okay, I will just check for a quick second if I need to put any more straw to the cows. There is space for one more bale, so I'm gonna put it in, and I think that's gonna be us done with the straw. Then we can go straight into the field with the mower. I know it's not exactly a big mower, but the first time we were using it, we did do it with the Massey Ferguson, this little tractor right here, and it struggled quite a bit over the hill, the gradient. So the John Deere should have plenty of power. All right. Closed door. And yeah, the weather has warmed quite a bit. I'm gonna put the Massey right here in the shed. Always put your tools down, your front loaders, especially if you have spikes on, because it's so easy to hurt yourself. And I really have to avoid being hurt. Well, the field of barley is looking pretty good. You can see all the seeds it's growing, and it's a nice thick crop. I'm very pleased with that. I hope the yield will be as good as I need it to be. Okay. Let me go outside and unfold the mower. So, and connect the PTO, and we should be good. Ooh. That is a very loud mower. Okay, so let's put the cruise control to 10 kilometers per hour. And let's see what happens. Hey. Okay, well, it is looking quite okay. The neighbor also has barley field. Looks exactly as our crop. Yeah, so the John Deere has no problem going up the hill with the mower attached and running. But this is a very small mower. So we're gonna be in the field for a long, long time. So let me check the weather. Okay, there is no rain forecasted in the near future, so we can mow the field and let it as is, and then we can row it up and pick it up with the forage wagon in the next episode, probably next day. Yeah, I don't want to go too close to the field. This would be okay, I think. Yeah, so the first time we were cutting this field, we went from the silage pit. We started about the same place that we have today, and then we did a small triangle that was parallel to the door on that barn over there, that light door. That's where we have the trailer parked. So we actually mowed a pretty smaller area comparing to what we're gonna do today. And I think we're gonna leave the grass as is. We're not gonna be plowing it, not yet. But okay, let me check if this is cutting okay. Can I go a little bit more out? Not much. Okay, so I will center my tractor with that aiming marker in the middle of the hood on the row, and I think that will be good. As I was saying, we will leave this grass as is, and we're gonna plow it up during the winter when there's not much to do. We don't have a lot of field work, we don't have any grass work, so I am gonna use that time to replant this with harvest grass or crop grass. I'm not sure what the term is, but the grass that grows over there, over the hedge. So if I show you again, I'm gonna stop here in the shade for a second. Yeah, I have talked about it, but if we crouch down, you can see the grass is taller than I am. If I go over here and crouch down in this, the grass is to my knees even though I'm crouching down. Okay, I'm missing some tufts of grass here and there. Yeah, and the tall grass of course gives you more product because it's taller, it has more volume. But I can do this during the winter, and I will use that time to do that, because right now it would be a waste of our resources. We don't really have that much money. 2002 pounds. Thankfully the garden is growing and working working overtime. I think we already have a few more pallets of fruits and vegetables to take to the sell point. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna do a drone footage. I'm not gonna show you the whole field because it's just gonna be me going around, and I'm just gonna show you a few snippets, and we'll see you back when I'm coming to a close. Alright, I am nearing the end of this field. It was quite a job with this small mower. You can see how many rows I've made. I would say you can count how many rows I've made, but yeah, you probably don't have enough time to do that. So yeah, I am looking forward to expanding my equipment, buying a bigger mower, for example. And yeah, so thinking of in the next month we may be able to harvest the barley, which means I need to make sure that the combine is ready. And as I remember, I only put about 20 liters of fuel in it just to start it up, to service it. So I will look at refueling that combine. Meanwhile, while I was working on the field, we have passed another hour of use on this tractor, and I automatically get deducted a fixed rate. Not sure how much, I think it's around 200 pounds, or is it 400? Doesn't matter. So yeah, and the buying price, if I want to buy the tractor, is now at 17,000 and something. So it went down from 20,000 to 17,000. So we're getting there, slowly but surely. And this is the last pass of the field. Okay. Let the mower stop slowly. Get the PTO off before I fold it up. Okay, and this is it. This is the artist, and this is the art. So yeah, I think we're gonna have quite a lot of grass, and I don't think I can effectively roll this up with the Haybab we have in our shed. So I will look at something different. Maybe I can rent it from the store, not sure. Gonna take a look at that, and I think we're gonna make some rows, and then I need to pick that up. But first, let me get down to the field, and then I will check the combine, if what it needs. I think it's all serviced, and it probably needs only fuel, so yeah, I can solve that pretty easily. Yeah, it would help if I would put it into forward gear. Alright. So yeah, I have probably talked about this, but the smell of fresh mowed grass is really something else. And it's already 33 degrees. The garden is growing nicely. You can see all the pallets over there. So at least that is going for us. And let's put the mower back into the shed over here. Hook it. Yeah, the little mower that could. And let's turn the John Deere off. Let it have a little rest. And hello, the FAR. This was before the Deutsche FAR Corporation. Let me climb on here and check. Yeah, we have very little fuel in the combine. So one possible solution is that I drive it to the store. I mean to the gas station, and fill it up over there. But I think I may be able to bring more fuel into onto the farm with the fuel canisters. So give me a minute or two so I can ring them up and ask them about the options we have. Okay, I have checked with the store. They have 60-liter gallons or canisters, and the amount we have in the combine is 20 liters, because this is how we filled it up when we did a service on it. So if we take times 3 that level, I think 1 gallon should be enough for our field, and it costs 50 pounds, so that's achievable. As you can see, our balance went down a bit. This is because of the tractor use. I'm gonna close this up. Right. And yeah, of course, I forgot to ask them about the windrower, because this Haybab It is a good machine, but it's very narrow. It wouldn't do much of a difference. So let me see what our options are, and I'll get right back to you again. I'm sorry for this. Okay, so I have found one machine. It was 183 pounds to lease, and I'm gonna go to the store to pick it up. And I think I can row the field today, and we'll leave it on the grassland for picking up tomorrow. I mean, in the next episode. I think it will be okay. So let's see what we get. They said it's a 3-meter windrower, so... Okay, well... Of course, it doesn't look much, but if it does the job, it's what we want from it. Okay. Let me just turn it on to check if everything works. Oh, looks like it does. Okay, back to our farm. Let's turn it off first, of course. I love how when the day is coming into the evening, how the shadows are getting longer. It's such a nice warm summer day, and it really feels good, and it smells like summer also, so yeah, I love this time of the year. Okay, so it has a left throwing row. So that means we're gonna go on the right. I think I need to unfold the windrower. Okay, pull this out and let me see. Oh yeah, it's picking up nice. Yeah. Awesome. I hope this will make a meal out of this field. Okay, I'm missing some. It's not that wide of a windrower. But when we go in this direction and back on the opposite direction, it should combine 4 rows, at least 3 rows into one. Which means we're gonna have to take 3 times less, 3 times fewer trips with the forage wagon. Yeah, we really are using the deer. That's why we have it. Okay, I'm missing a lot. I have to I have to pay better attention. It's a really genius contraption, a windrower. How the tines are moving. When I was a kid, I used to watch neighboring farmers row their fields, and I was always intrigued by the movement of the tines. How they flatten out on this side, so they drop the hay, and how they go and how did we go to straight down position to grab the hay from the floor to scrape it up. Let me show you when I get to the end of the row. I'll show you what I mean. It's probably a bit difficult to see from the tractor. Okay. And now let's go in the opposite direction. Let me jump out to show you what I mean. So you see how the tines on this side are straight down and how the tines on this side are practically horizontal. It's a really simple thing, mechanically speaking. Just a few cogs inside that turn the tines, but a genius solution. Just look at the row we're making. Awesome. That's gonna be a lot of food for our hungry cows. Yeah, I'm really glad I have started reviving this farm. It's such a joyful and such a fulfilling experience. Okay, so I gotta be careful up there when I'm gonna be picking up with the forage wagon. But yeah, look at the rows. Amazing. That's gonna be a lot of silage. Okay, so there's nothing too dramatic going on. I'm gonna row this field and I will check back in when I'm done with it. Alright, so I am coming to the end of the field. I think I have 2 more passes and I am done with this. It took quite a long time. Again, it is small equipment I'm working with, but hey, that's what we have. How can I get this last little piece all together neatly? I think I'll do this right here, and okay, I'm gonna pick that up later with the forage wagon. There are a few spots that are not rowed neatly, but otherwise I would say this field is a success. Okay, stop. Stop, tractor. Okay, the brakes are acting up. So yeah, this is gonna be a lot of silage. So I am going to be picking up with the forage wagon with the John Deere and compacting the silage with the Massey Ferguson, because I think I'm gonna need to compact quite often in order to be able to drive over with the John Deere. But yeah, this is gonna be it for this episode. In the next one we are probably going to start the harvest on the barley field and making silage and do some different stuff if needed, but yeah, this is gonna be the first thing. So barley field and making silage. I would like to thank you for watching. I hope you had a great time and see you in the next episode. Bye bye.